Any plans to do Look Outside? Yes, absolutely. 2.0 came out. We're gonna play it. But I wanted to play this for a while and then maybe go back to it. Dumping salt on her fries. You know what's funny? TikTok cooking videos are all like, I mean, there's like a whole popular genre of rage TikTok like food videos. 2 p.m. Nah, it's not, Jen. You're wrong. Hello, was thinking about you yesterday. Hello, Skiggs. Sir? Okay, let's try to get through these two fights. 8 p.m. I love that sound.
One of the last times I went to Taco Bell, I was in the drive-thru and every person was ordering like a turtle in slow motion. I was getting more and more hangry. Then I get up to the speaker and I order a thing. Person says, "We don't have that anymore. We did that for like 5 things." So then I was like, oh, this is why it is taking everyone so long to order. They stopped selling the stuff people buy.
And the person behind you was so mad at you, dude. They were super pissed at you. They were like, what is wrong with this guy, man? We'll do a double flip. Okay. That's funny. Thank you for the bits. Wow. A small key. Now that's kind of nice. Saw off his head. Yeah, we want that. Talk about yesterday, some dude standing outside spent like legit 10 minutes just flirting with people trying to order. Some chump on Twitch posted a story of you yesterday. That's true. To promote their stream so that you have to come here and tell about this ridiculous behavior because you would also find it ridiculous as an internet critic. You got to show me who that guy is, dude. I'll tag him in something. Your Taco John, so you can talk about and potato is nice. Hell yeah. I got one of those big. So we went to dinner last night, right? We had a meeting, and I got one of those big pretzels again last night from the food place. Those ones that are like as big as my torso. Used to do delivery pizza for Papa John's. I like myself some Papa John's barbecue sauce, man. On that barbecue pizza, I'm a fan of that crap. Send us out to hand out coupons. Okay, so maybe I'll just avoid these two guys. Well, I want to kill them is the problem. I do want to kill that guy. Papa John's is actually good. Baked wings? Yeah, Papa John. I mean, dude, all those pizza places are fine, man. I'm not big on Little Caesars because I really don't enjoy. I feel like they lack any depth of flavor. But if somebody else is eating it, I'm not like, what's wrong with you, dude? Pizza, I go by the Ninja Turtle principle. You know, like whatever pizza you're eating, it's probably good pizza because it's pizza. Bag of coupons on the counter, looked at him dead in the eye and said, "Papa sends his regards," and walks away. They'll be hell to pay. Papa sends his regards. Pizza's pizza, yeah. I mean, there's definitely different qualities. Oh, boy, I didn't mean to do that. Definitely different qualities. I can't help but feel like I'm screwing everything up in my life here, guys, because I keep forgetting to do super important things. Okay. Okay, that's helpful. Like, I keep messing all the stuff up, man. I burned myself here. Okay, well, at least we did that. I really got it. Like, locking in is kind of hard in this game sometimes, man. Soft his head. Okay, so I got to equip her thing. Basically, no wait, because it's hot and ready, dude. I'm a fan of Domino's, not because Domino's is super good, but because Domino's is good for the price. You know, that's the deal with Domino's. Is I don't think Domino's is bad. I also don't think it's like the best, but good for the price. That's where I'm at, man. New stuff crust yet? I haven't. No. Crazy bread. Skeeks is saying. Back in college, saw a teen girl, Little Caesars uniform outside. $5 hot and ready. I thought how unfortunate the implication was. She was pretty... Jeez. Okay. I'm here. We're doing it. Making it happen. We go find Dan. I want to give the head here to this person so I can cash all the stuff in. Let's make it happen. Give it to him. Okay. We're going to go downstairs with her real quick. Is there a door up here she was going to go to? No. If only he'd give me a heal. If I could get one heal, I'd be a happy boy. I'd be the happiest boy. Okay, go down here. Maybe there'll be something nice down here for us, you know? Pipe wrench. A broomstick? She says, oh, it's my time to shine. Ta-da! We love you. I'm sticking to heads, man. I'm a heads man. Ta-da! 2 lucky coins. Well, that's kind of cool, I guess. 1 whole heal. I'll take a singular heal, dude. I want you guys to know we have no alcohol. None. No alcohol's been found. Sure would love a vodka or a beer. That would be dope, man. That's all I want. 1 alcohol, please. One heal, please. The deer. You having trouble with that stuff. But that's fine. Autocorrect has gotten more stupider. Oh, I don't know what half those things are. Distant noises echo from somewhere. Okay, so this is in the poop. We're down here. Filth and feces. Let's go get Dan. Do the Dan stuff. Have the Dan conversations. We just have to catch our mind before it hits 0. Man, all these people I could kill and get. I mean, if I had heals, man, if I could just guarantee that I had some health. Okay, have the Dan conversations. Then we go back in. Hello, Dan, y'all. Oh, look at him smoking. Smoking kind of weird, too, like backwards. We're going to need some coffee soon, guys. Some big coffee. You're free to join if you want. Yeah, you get him in. Get him in. Let's go. We kill this guy right in front of Dan. Sassy rich woman. Yeah, with like the long thing. I knew a guy who used one of those, and it was kind of funny. He demanded to be taken seriously. Tired as hell. What happened last night? You want to tell me? I want you to tell me. That's where we stand on that. At least I'm not walking into traps, dude, you know? There's one other guy over here. I don't think we should fight him. Necessarily. Well, I might not have a choice. He might be coming for me. Because I think I'm up one head anyway. We want to give the head down here. I don't think I have to have conversations. Oh, no, I already did. See, it's all blending in together, man. I've done these things so many times now. You like ranch? I like ranch. You quit smoking like 14 years ago. Best decision you ever made. I almost bought a pack the other day. But I ain't going to get... I mean, I've told you this before. Like, every time I've ever bought a pack, I forget that I have a pack. Every time. Every single time. And I have like 3 cigarettes, and then I go back, and I'm like, oh, I guess I quit. I guess I don't smoke anymore. Quit for a reason to remember. Remember the reason? Yeah, I just forget. Okay, I don't want this guy to... He does seem to follow for a long way. I wonder if I can get him to walk to the traps. That would be cool. Kind of doubt that I can. But if I can, that would be dope. No, jeez. Nope. He doesn't care. Damn it. He doesn't care, man. He doesn't care. Tells you how much money you'd have saved in the last 14 years. Saved $55,000. Yeah. That stuff's really good. Helps you quit and stay. That makes sense. Crash without your mask. Didn't change into sleep clothes. It's fine. Yeah, that sounds fine. Man, we're kind of in it right now, guys. This kind of sucks. Having a rough time here. This guy's just hanging out near them. I need these people to, like, get their asses moving. We have gotten, like, the worst drops this time. Can't quit you, Jared. That's really kind. That's really kind. Mono, what are you doing? You quit everything. You for real. Dog snuggled beside you, you guess. Yeah, that's nice. That feels good. Want to tag along, dude? He says, no, I don't want to do that. All right. Now we're going to go inside. YouTube gang. What up, Bill? How you doing, dude? I'm thankful for all you guys coming back, because, like I said, that stream crash sucked, man. Hated that. Finds heals is on a lower tower, and then power drops again. Yeah, man. I was kicking ass. I was doing like super, super good. We had like a really strong run going, guys, and then power went out, and it was like, all right. And since then, I haven't been able to get it back going. Making stupid things on the... Oh, come on! On the computer. I wonder if this guy's going to kill me. He shouldn't. I should have like 1 HP left when this is done on somebody. Just give me a heal, man. And the challenge here is that we can't, like... the whole reason I'm doing this is because I want save number 2 to be... I want save number 2 to be, like, set up so I can run back and... I got a key. Oh, man, I'm going to hold on to it. So I can run back over here and resurrect all... Like, I want to sacrifice somebody right before I do a save. I want to sacrifice somebody... Heal me. Like, I'm just trying to get far enough to justify a save. Because they're limited and... Okay, come on, give me some good books, man. Newspaper. Don't give me newspapers! Don't give me tutorial books, man. Okay, recipes are okay. Alchemy Volume 2... Okay. Does this do anything for me? I forget. I do forget. I don't think this does anything. I think it's just narrative. We've read it already, yeah. How to save the game, yeah. Blood Portal and ability in the Hexen kind of sounds like what we saw. Yeah, I think so. I forget. We can look at it again, but... which day do I have? Me and Termina. So we're on day 1 right now, Anna. And I've been struggling to get to the point where getting save 2 is worth it. Unfortunately, earlier we had like a really good run going and my power shut off. So I had I had an insane amount of stuff done. I had so much stuff done. It was frustrating to be like, well, try it again, and now we're going again, and it's like, this is pretty miserable. So I've just been struggling to get it like back on. So day 1, I know what I want to do. We're just, obviously in a hard spot. I have like 0 recipes. I know, dude. It's okay. We got okay, I got this. This is not the stuff that I want. That's not the good one. Other recipes. Yeah, this attempt I've gotten like nothing. I mean, this has been ugly. Man. And now the last like several attempts are all bleeding together, so my brain is now completely broken. And I picked up no heals. I picked up almost nothing. I have a condensed lavender, which I'm going to have to use. Am I going to play Outer Worlds 2? No, I'm not. Outer Worlds 1 was fun. I enjoyed it. I know Outer Worlds 2 is better, but I can only play like one big game at a time. Leave that for a second. Only one big game works at a time. I stream on Twitch. Yeah. We're on Twitch. We're on Kick. We're on YouTube. That's why I always seem like I'm talking to like 12 different people. Is because I'm just all over the place. Outer Worlds 2. I mean, yeah, it's like the challenge is there's all these games, right? No, I don't want that. There's all these games to play, and not enough time. And so I kind of decided Arc Raiders was the one I was going to say yes to this season, because I really only get to say yes to like one new game. Stream on Facebook and TikTok as well. Soul Devour necklace. Okay. Still got to play the first one. The combat's really good. Yeah, everybody likes Outer Worlds 2. And we did stream Outer Worlds 1, and I thought it was fun. Again, it wasn't bad, and I did really like it. But the challenge with it is obviously like, again, if I say yes to one thing, I use your son's account on Twitch. Oh, is that you, Anna? Hi. I'm assuming where we are Legion. There it is. I can read. I know words. Welcome. It's nice having you. I'm so thankful that we have people who meet us on one platform and hop over, and that's always really neat feeling. You get that in Outer Wilds mixed up all the time? Yeah. Outer Wilds is just thing you have to play. The challenge with all of these things is you can only say yes to so many. And if I say yes to one thing, it automatically means saying no to others. And I kind of looked at it this time, and I was like, you know what, dude? Like, I don't want to be the guy who didn't get to play Arc Raiders. Because it's the first extraction shooter that these are meatballs. Oh. Like everybody, and I'm glad because everybody else is like really enjoying Arc Raiders, and I would hate to be seeing the clips and hearing the stories and have not played that. And so I'm glad I said yes to that, but it means that I have to say no to a bunch of other stuff. Because if I don't say yes to, or if I say yes to too many things, we never get to play stuff like this. We never get to play the things that you guys like that feel like home on stream also. If I had a persona, would it be big and strong like Circle? If I had a persona, that's a good question. Never gonna get one. Never gonna do that. Oh boy. Never doing that. I have too much self-respect. Don't use it. I did pay for one. Yes, I paid for a persona. It was funny, okay? Oh, a blue herb. It was funny to buy a persona, yes. I'm not a furry. I bought a persona. I don't know, man. I'm a broken person. Be all about Arc Raiders if they had a PvE. Just don't have the desire to PvP anymore. Yeah, and I don't have, and that's the thing. Is like I'm the opposite. I don't have the desire to PvE. I want a game with integrated PvP, like aggressively integrated PvP with PvE stuff in it. And so Arc Raiders is like doing it for me, right? That's how the pipeline starts. Nah, I'm a grown married man. That pipeline has no power over me. I'm not looking for acceptance, you know. Queuing Soul and Arc Raiders full of people who only want to do PvE. Yeah. That does seem to be. Ooh, another blue herb. That's good. Seem to be the case. Think I'm gonna get anything? We always do heads. Yeah. Oh, we already have one of those though. Manor key, leather armor. Okay, I'm gonna focus a little because I think we might be okay. Oh, hers is better. You want them to add PvP mode in addition to current, so everyone can have fun with it. Looks like the game's fun. The challenge is, and so here's, and I said this before, the reason they don't do that, and they've been like decently clear about this through the process. They released a PvE mode originally privately, and they didn't have fun. And so that kind of says something, because the thing that makes the game fun as far as the PvE content is when the PvE is opt-in. Like when people go, oh, let's kill this together. Suddenly you get this like really meaningful connection that you don't get if you don't get to have the same you don't get to have that same interactive like spark when PvE is optional, like co-op is optional. So like that's their idea. No, we're just doing Fear and Hunger today. Yeah. I just wanted to play this today. I wanted to give everybody a full day of it. But yeah, when they played PvE, it was like there wasn't the danger of running around and worrying about making noise, because noise is such a huge part of it, right? And so I get it. I absolutely get it. And this, again, is one of those things where, like, there's all these games that I get to watch that I'm like, yeah, that's just not for me. Like Zero Sievert, not for me. It's a cool game, but it's not for me. Why is it not for me? Because I just don't feel the tension that other people do. I want the PvP tension, right? I really want, and so all the time I'm always seeing all these games that are like other people are playing and having a great time, and I'm constantly like, well, I sure wish that this game existed for me. And so this is the first time I felt the sense of like, oh, this game is for me in a long, long time. Finally feel it. And so it's funny because, like, you know, right now there's people on the other side where the PvE people who really, really like PvE games, they're feeling a sense of it for the first time. Well, I would just wish this game was for me. And I'm like, ha! Not like ha. I don't mean ha. I mean like, that's what I experience all the time. That's always what I experience. Option. I was thinking maybe like Rust, where you can have a host PvE. So, but the reason they do that is that's a major split in the player base. We Are Legion. Anna, thank you so much for that. That was really kind. Thank you for letting me do this. That's huge. And then I'm going to say the thing I was going to say to Skiggs about what this does. Thank you so much. It's really, really cool. I'm so thankful to meet people and to be able to stream on the internet, and so support means a lot. Thank you. So you say I get that. Just thinking maybe like Rust, where you can host PvE servers and have the option available to those who like still getting the experience. No. So here's the thing, though, is once you break off the PvE people, it changes the experience in the PvP because it strips out all the people who it completely changes the experience, gigs, of the tension of I'm on a PvP server, I pop into a room, I have the jump on people, and I go, oh no, are we going to fight or not? Like, and it takes away, because those people who will say no to fighting are on the other server now. So it actually, like, by making a PvP or a PvE server, it actually changes like the social dynamic of the PvP servers like so much. The social dynamic of the PvP servers would change so dramatically the second you do that. All of the fun that people are having, like where it's like there's 9 people running around on a PvP server, and there's still a few people, but they're all ganging up against those people who don't want to join up. Like, that stuff goes away, and those aspects are very, very important. It strips out the people who some PvPers want to prey upon too. Sure. You can focus on that and ignore the thing I said. I guess that's fine. But like I'm making kind of a point, right? Like, don't for the sake of being a contrarian, don't miss the point that I'm making. Because that's a thing that people do, right? Like, people will be like, yeah, but actually, and you're like, yeah, but I just made a point. Don't bypass the point I made. I hear ya, I get ya, but I'm making a point. Like it changes the rewarding PvE dynamic that takes place on a PvP server, which is in that game super common. You think both points are valid? Yes, correct. But I know your contrarian heart, and how when you make a point you move to that one. Who does that a lot here? Yes, it happens. All right. Rocking and rolling. Making my way downtown. But yeah, the point is adding in PvE servers does change the PvP dynamic. And the game would suffer from it. It wouldn't just be like, well, yeah, these people are happy and these people are happy. It changes the dynamics of the first server, and it pretty substantially. Because it's really, really fun when Shibby and I are playing, and we walk into a room, and we have the tension of having a lot of stuff, and sure, we could fight them, right? We could fight the people, but they don't know what we have, and we don't know how strong they are, and so we go in and we go, are you guys cool? Are you guys cool? Like, are you guys fine? Are you guys all right? And there's this tension, there's this cat and mouse game that takes place that does not take place if you remove the PvE. If you remove the PvE-oriented players. does not entice you to play. Yeah, and again, that's like the idea, Skiggs, is like, so you're experiencing the thing that I usually experience when I see like, you know what would be fun to play? Duck off with PvP. I would love that, man. I would absolutely love that. Absolutely love it. But it's not there, and it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, okay, I guess it's. They just can't add. I'm a firm believer that they can't add a PV. That they can't add PvE servers without changing the most interesting dynamic of the PvP servers, and that is people who want to play cooperatively. In the midst of that. Okay, we are. I'd really like to be able to make. If I can make some heals, we're going to be in a spot. It's also a thing not ever get. Yeah, it's some. I mean, and it always. So I mean, and my point I think is like I always feel bad because there's a lot of games that I really like the aesthetic of. Zero Sievert. I really like the aesthetic of Zero Sievert. Like I love the aesthetic of Zero Sievert, but it's just not a game for me. They didn't make it for me. They want to make the game something else, and I go, okay, well, as much as I like the way this looks, guess it's not a me game. Guess it's not a game they made for me, and that's fine. And it is a bummer. It is a bummer. There's not a solution, you know. I don't think that there's a good solution to it. All right, let's give this man his drugs. I got heroin for you. But no, I mean, like, I get what Skiggs is saying. Like, I do get it. It would be cool if that could exist without damaging the other economy. If it could, I would have no problem with them adding it if it wouldn't damage the other economy. That's I think that's what I want to say. Is like I'm not against it. I'm not like, oh, get good, scrub, like that sort of thing. Like I want people to enjoy games. And if it existed, if it could exist without damaging the core economy of the game, and core player experience of the other of where they have it, then I would be like, yeah, do it. I think what you lose, I think the biggest thing you lose with so many blue herbs now. The biggest thing you lose is that the most tense thing in Arc Raiders is audio oriented like alert stuff, right? So when you're fighting robots, you're having to think, how far is this sound traveling because it's going to draw other people to me. And so there's this high degree of nervousness that there's another thing. Hello, Pura. There's another thing going on while you're PvP or while you're PvEing in that game. That aspect of it would no longer be there, and maybe that's why the devs originally. Because for those of you who don't know, I mean, I think I said this earlier, but Arc Raiders internally launched their game as PvE. Right? Like internally they launched it as PvE and they decided that it wasn't fun. And that's really interesting for the devs to be like, nope. Like their original launch intention was actually PvE. They did not plan on PvP. And so that's a really interesting thing to me when they go, yeah, we tried that. All right, here we go. We are now at a spot where I have to start playing well. The FOMO for cool robots. Yeah. And I always feel that with everything else, you know. So I do understand because I feel that where I'm like, can't they just add it? Can't they just add the PvP? And then I'm like, well, devs aren't going to do that for me, you know? Arc Raiders Game of the Year for you. $40 for high-quality, well-balanced game that is fun in new settings, standing racing bar. Yeah. Did you actually pick up your map at the start? Probably. I feel like I did. I probably didn't previously, but yeah, I did. I feel like I did here. Because I see that I have it. Until later on. Yeah, I think I found it later and was pretty amped that I'd found it. Playing games too has fun. That's what games are for. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I mean, FOMO always sucks, man. It always sucks. And it sucks, like, for whoever's experiencing it. This could suck. This could just kill me if he goes for the wrong person, man. I mean, we're not going to hit his head probably, but we're going to try. Ah, geez, I'm in like a really bad spot. All right, bye, Skiggs. I mean, this means I have to kill one of them. We're just going to go... Of course, man. Son of a bitch. Getting this file started is hard, dudes. And it's like, Jared, why don't you just save? There's no point in saving until I'm established better. Like, there's 0 point to save until I'm in and established. It's very much about, like, what items do I get, you know? Feel like we're making no progress. How long I've been streaming today, dude? It's fine. Damn it. But we'll get it, man. A meat pie, green herb. Eventually we get something interesting. A goat hoof. I don't think I've ever seen this. Truth under the moonlight. Who of us doesn't cover their true face and hide behind a persona? In the broad daylight, we adopt a social role depending on the surrounding people. We put on a mask that works as the public image of our true personality. Do we hide our face to avoid the judgment of the people? Or do we look down in shame as the sun watches our every move? The sun that knows our deepest longings and lustful thoughts. Only in the darkness of night does the true and vile nature of men get revealed. We share our decrepit bodies only to the select few under the moonlight. Despite what lowly thieves covering in shadows would like you to think, the moonlight hides no one. Okay. What up, Off Day? Dun, 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 dun. You think about Spy Hunter? Damn. I'm gonna go play on your PlayStation. Gonna lurk for a bit. All right, dude. Boy, it's always good to see you, man. Always. Dun 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 dun. We should have practiced coin flips today, man. Okay, let's early do all the stuff we're supposed to do. Do I play other games besides that one? I play a lot of stuff. Like a lot. So right now we are playing Arc Raiders as like our other game. But I mean, we play if a weird game comes out, we play it. Like we played No, I'm Not a Human. We just played Look Outside. Arc Raiders we played because it's new and exciting, and I'm kind of on a binge. But we play a lot of horror games. Like we play a fair amount of horror games. It's pretty regular around here for something new and scary to come out and me to play it. I play a lot of tactics games. Whenever there's a tactics game, we play it. Those are really popular with our community. Tactics games are big here. Like it's like I would say it's like our primary thing, which makes sense with this, right? Throw that wrench at his head. See if you can just get it right off the bat. Did not. None of that's good. Yeah, we play a lot. It's just that I've been with that game just coming out. I got pretty invested in it. All right, clean ourselves up. One of these years, we're going to get a good run. Yeah, hopefully. We're working on it. I think that's the appeal of this game to me, though, is like, it's not just about doing the right thing. Like, that's because what that, like, okay, so Darkest Dungeon, right? Like, you guys, I love Darkest Dungeon. I always go back to it. We'll go back to it again at some point here because I love it. And it's always going to be a game that's like this community cornerstone, right? Love Darkest Dungeon. But Darkest Dungeon, in general, unless you're playing on Torchless and Blood Moon and have skewed the RNG to the extreme, if you're just playing it like a normal game, if you do what's right, you will win. There's no question. If you know what to do, you win the game. It's fun and it looks dramatic, but it's not really that dramatic. Like you play right and you win. It's just how it is. And so the interesting thing about this game to me in the context of like that is you can do everything right and you still will lose in this. And to some people, they hate that. Some of you guys would never play a game that will punish you even though you did what's right. Even though you made the perfect choice. That is such a massively unappealing thing to you. And what I see when I see that is I go, hey, that's fun for me because it means that it means that this game you have to not only earn it, but part of earning it is patience. Like XCOM? No, XCOM is a math game. Yeah, XCOM is absolutely a math game. Like if you do the right thing in XCOM, you will win. Like, yeah. Find it very entertaining to watch. Yeah, a lot of people won't just enjoy playing these things. And so me playing it, has a dynamic to it. The peer pressure allows me to engage with it on our behalf, right? Play Magic the Gathering, you've also lost games or matches when you did nothing wrong, right? So 95% eat you alive? Well, here's the thing. Wolf, we always talk about this. Like, here's the funny thing about XCOM, right? Is XCOM does lie to you. But it lies to you the other way. Unless you're playing on the hardest difficulty, XCOM is lying to you the opposite direction. That 95%, or like you see an 80%, it's not an 80%. What is it, like a 90 on a lot of difficulties? Like it's actually lying to you for your benefit. Like, that's the interesting thing about XCOM is it like, so when you miss that 95%, well, if you're playing on the hardest difficulty and you miss a 95%, that was an earned 95% miss. You had it coming. Mathematically, you had it coming. It's going to happen. You're just going to remember it because the cost is very high when the dice rolls against you in that game. Yeah, cheats in your favor on everything but max. It's like how DD has a hidden 5% chance. I don't know if that's actually true in Darkest Dungeon. I think Darkest Dungeon's math is real. If I remember, unless they came out and said that. Unless they came out and said that Red Hook said that. I've never heard that from like a reputable source. But point being is the we only remember the 5% misses. We go, oh, yeah, 99% is not sure, and it's like, that's correct. 99% of the time, you're going to miss like 1%, and you're going to feel really bad because it should have hit. Unfair Flips doesn't lie. That's why we love it. I do have to kill one of these guys, I think. Okay. I wonder if I can just, like, hit his torso with a double rev and just kill him. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, like, the thing about that I find so interesting about, like, I mean, it's like how we handle probability and stuff, like eventually it rolls against you and that feels bad, but hey, that's probability for you, right? And I love this game because it doesn't care. Taking Mega Bonk, I love Mega Bonk, man. Lose your damn one with RimWorld accuracy sometimes. You got a shooter that spent 6 hours a day firing. He's considered a world-renowned expert. Averages 2 out of 5 at 30 yards. That's rough. I've never really engaged with RimWorld, but a lot of people really enjoy that game, man. Max sent me a RimWorld screenshot the other day. He put me in his game. It was cute. It's really cute. Yo, gift into Shrek. Thank you, dude. Bumble, I'm doing good. How you doing, man? Getting a sudden leg cramp when you're asleep. Stops hurting, you still linger. That does suck, dude. Can I get something good in here? But yeah, like I was saying, that's like the appeal of this game for me, is like the unfairness is like massively appealing to me. I really, really enjoy this idea of, well, I didn't make a mistake, but it's still screwed up, and engaging with that makes you go, okay, that's just part of the game, man, and eventually it'll work. And I choose not to get upset about it. I choose to play it and go through it and enjoy it. Deal with some disability issues, don't want to talk about, but better than you can be doing. Okay. I mean, dude, at the same time, if there's frustration in your life, you're always allowed to talk about it here, man. I'm not a posy only streamer. Like, I care that you guys are going through stuff, and sometimes it's good to just have people be like, that sucks, man. I'm sorry about that. So if you ever do feel it, man, don't feel like you can't mention, challenges in your life. I don't care. I don't care because I care, That makes sense? Yeah, that made sense. Unfair when they fight an enemy that can do like what they do. Yeah, like heal, yeah. Yeah, so this game's like massively appealing to me. For the reason that it stops you from progressing. It was a lot worse a little while ago, so relatively doing it much better. Well, that's good, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're having troubles. That always sucks. Fencing Gambison. It's not a headpiece, right? It's a body piece. Why not? Okay, we got to make some progress, dude. How we doing? Hunger, body's bad, mind is bad, everything is bad. We accept cash. What is that? Thank you, Gin Gin. Do you know that guy? We accept cash here. We accept oil here, Gin Gin. Just letting you know, dude. Just letting you know, man. You ever want to make a donation? I'll work the conversion in, man. Don't matter to me. I'll do it. I don't know what your family's got going on. Gin Gin, I'm going to say something. I want you to hear it. We accept Visa. Gin Gin, I'm going to say something to you. And I want you to know that I mean it with all my heart. You're my number 2 brown boy, dude. Out of all my brown boys, you're my number 2 brown boy. That's pretty good. That is good. My number 2 brown boy. That's a place of honor. Dozen barrels of crude drinking oil. Yeah. No, he's number 2. He knows it. It's good to be number 2.